For many days, the Monkey King drifted on his raft across the vast ocean. Finally, the winds brought him to the shores of the southern Jambudvipa continent, the world of men. He abandoned his raft and leaped ashore. He saw cities and towns, fields and market, and for the first time he saw humans. He was fascinated. He saw people farming, crafting, buying, and selling. But he also saw that they were all chasing after fleeting things: money, fame, power. They were all worried, all struggling, and all he knew were doomed to die. He realized that none of these ordinary people held the secret to eternal life. For nearly 10 years, he wandered the world of men. He learned to wear clothes and to speak their language, though his monkey nature often got him into comical trouble. He was searching, always searching, for the sages and immortals he had been told about. But he found no one. He met charlatans and philosophers, magicians and monks, but none of them possessed the true way. Just as he was beginning to lose hope, he came to the edge of another great ocean, and on the other side he saw the peaks of a magnificent mountain. It was beautiful, covered in mist and ancient, spiritual-looking trees. He felt a powerful aura coming from it, a feeling of peace and deep wisdom he had never felt before. He built another raft and sailed towards it. As he got closer, he heard a beautiful sound drifting through the trees. It was a man singing a song. The song was not about riches or power, but about enlightenment. The Monkey King was overjoyed, thinking to himself with excitement, "An immortal must be singing that song. This is it. I finally found him." He leaped off his raft and scrambled up the mountainside, following the sound of the voice. He found not an immortal, but a young woodcutter, chopping wood. The Monkey King, though disappointed, was still hopeful. He bowed politely and said with great respect, "Greetings, immortal master. Your humble student has been searching for you for a very long time." The woodcutter laughed kindly and replied, "Immortal master? Oh no, you have the wrong person. I am just a simple woodcutter. I can barely feed my parents. How could I be an immortal?" The Monkey King asked in confusion, "But that song, it was filled with such deep wisdom. If you are not the master, who taught it to you?" The woodcutter smiled and explained, "Ah, the song. It was taught to me by a true immortal. His name is Patriarch Subodhi. He lives on this mountain, in a place called the Cave of the Slanting Moon and 3 Stars. He has many disciples, and he taught me that song to cheer me up when I am worried. If you follow this path for a few miles, you will find his home." The Monkey King couldn't have been happier. He thanked the woodcutter profusely and bounded down the path. After a few miles, he saw it, a beautiful cave entrance with a stone tablet above it, carved with the name, "The Cave of the Slanting Moon and 3 Stars." But the gate was shut tight. He didn't dare knock. He was a wild monkey, and he knew he had to be respectful. Instead, he waited patiently, climbing a pine tree and nibbling on pine nuts. After some time, the gate opened, and a young boy, a disciple of the master, came out and asked in surprise, "Who are you? What are you doing here? My master just woke from his meditation and told me to come to the gate, saying someone who wants to seek the way has arrived. It must be you." The Monkey King replied, overjoyed, "It is me. It is. I have come to learn from the master." The disciple led the Monkey King inside. The temple was beautiful and serene, filled with an aura of deep peace. Finally, he was brought before the master himself. Patriarch Subodhi sat on a high platform made of jade. He was ancient, with a kind face and eyes that seemed to hold all the wisdom of the universe. The Monkey King was so overcome with joy that he fell to his knees, bowing deeply and crying out humbly, "Master, Master, your disciple bows before you." Patriarch Subodhi spoke calmly, testing the newcomer. "Tell me, where are you from, and what is your name? If you lie to me in any way, I will not teach you." The Monkey King answered honestly, "Your disciple is from the water curtain cave of Flower Fruit Mountain, in the land of Aeoli. I have no name. I was born from a stone egg." Patriarch Subodhi, hearing that he was a creature born of heaven and earth, was secretly pleased. He knew this was no ordinary being. The Monkey King, after a decade of searching, had finally found the one who could teach him the secrets of eternal life. His journey was far from over. In fact, the hardest part was just beginning. He would have to prove himself worthy. But for the first time in 10 long years, he was on the right path.